The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning, man. Happy Wednesday. We're up. We're at it. We're grinding. We're doing our thing this Wednesday, man. Had a great space last night. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. Great conversation, man. Love the conversation. Twitter was acting up a little bit, so we were in and out. But, yo, love the conversation last night. Great conversation. But today is today, and we are going to get at it on this Wednesday. We're going to do our thing. Yo, this market, yo, we're just trading sideways, man, as well as we should be at this moment in time. But, yo, we're getting ready for the bull. I hope you guys' bags are packed. I hope you guys are doing your thing. I hope you guys are ready and scooping up these gems, baby, and making some money off of the gems that we scooped up early that are running from time to time. So I hope everybody's happy with their portfolios. I hope everybody's doing their thing. But we're going to get after it this morning. Going to look at what the market's doing. Going to look at where we're headed. Going to look at where we're going. A lot of stuff to cover today. Yo, the FUD out here is real when it comes to cryptocurrency, man. And we'll get into that in a minute. But, yo, these governments are FUDing the hell out of crypto. So the FUD is real, man. And the fix is in. They're trying to fix it, man. They're trying to get us out of our bags. They're trying to shake us out of our bags. But yo, we here, baby. We ain't going nowhere. Good morning, Junior. What's up? Seiko, what's up, baby? Wake up, man. We give it 120 every day. Doc, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Good morning. Yo, I see we got 15 people either in the stream or over there on X watching, man. If you're in the stream, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're over there on X, go ahead and hit that heart button. My man Selmo, what's up? Good morning, brother. Good morning. How are you, Selmo? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Buddy saying hi to each other, man. Love to see that. Hit two good. Yeah, we hit two good ones yesterday, man. Between the 2 days, we hit two good ones, man. Listen, man, if you guys do not know, we got a Telegram group, and we're talking about these tokens that are launching off of Ape.store on the base blockchain, and we're talking about them and in that group and trying to send them to Uniswap, man. We sent 2 to Uniswap, so 3 to Uniswap so far. I shouldn't say we sent them, but we're talking about 3 that went to Uniswap so far. You know, made some good money over there. So, yo, if y'all ain't in that Telegram group, go ahead, get on over there. Got some good people in there, man. Got a couple gems. Put one out this morning that I think is going to go to Uniswap here pretty soon. You guys can get into these plays for like $20, $30. End up, you know, they go to Uniswap when they hit 69K in market cap. We're buying these things at like 5 to 10K market cap. So by the time they hit Uniswap, you're already up over there on a base chain. So costs about 25 cents to transact on a base chain, or a penny, if it's a low time. So yo, go check it out, man. It's making money over there. Yo, Ken, good morning. What's up, my brother? Good morning. Yeah. Going down through here. So So yeah, we're making some money over there doing our thing. Mr. P, good morning, brother. Good morning, Mr. P. You got to get in that group, Mr. P. We making money over there, baby. How are you? Good morning, my brother, Mr. P. Mr. P is in the building. Like I keep telling you guys, if you guys ain't following each other on X, man, go follow each other on X, man. Go go follow each other. Go interact with each other, man. Good people in this chat, man. Good people in this chat. Love my taxes. Love my taxes. Just 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 told Uncle Sam, yo, Sego, man. My taxes, brother, man. I paid a boatload in taxes, man. Like out Seiko, you understand, man. You're from Cali. I'm from New York, man. And the tax man, when they come around to them two states, man, they come with wheelbarrows, man. They collect everything, man. Yeah, BLG is the one that we're talking about in the group. Up to five, it's at a 5K market cap. Gonna send that baby, gonna send that bad boy all the way up to all the way to 69K. Get that bad boy launched, and that's some good money. Some good money to be made right there. But Seiko, I'm with you, man. When the tax man comes around New York and California, man, they come with a wheelbarrow. Heat, what's up, brother? What's up? How are you? Good morning, my brother. How are you? How are you? All right, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get after it. Let's get into it. Let's do this thing this morning, man. Say good morning to everybody. There's 30-something people in here, either watching on X or watching on YouTube. Go ahead and smash that like button if you're over here on YouTube. Go ahead and hit that heart button if you're over there on X, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in with us this morning. But show the channel some love, man, and go ahead and hit that like and hit that heart, man. It's free to do. It's free to do, and it helps the channel out, helps the algorithm out. So if you're peeping around in the background, that's cool. But show some love too. Show some love too. So where we at, man? We got the Asian markets, man. They went to bed, man. They did all right. They did all right. The European markets woke up this morning over there where my man Ken is at, man. They're sending it. They're doing well. The markets are doing well over there. We like to see that because that sets the precedent for the United States markets, who are waking up. Haven't started trading yet. Looks decent. Doesn't look too bad. The Dow's in the red a little bit, but that could flip in an instant. Everything else looks pretty good. Elon's redoing Tesla. A lot of people leaving over at Tesla. A lot of management. I don't know what Elon's going to do over there. He's dropping the price on cars. Tesla might be in trouble, man. I sold my Tesla stock. I sold all of it after the call. They had an earnings call. Didn't go too well as far as the earning call went, and things ain't looking too hot over there at Tesla. So your boy got out of Tesla. Probably get back into Tesla on the dip. It's gonna dip. Ain't looking too hot over there at Tesla. They're dropping the price on everything, cars, everything. So Elon, that company, they hit a brick wall. I know Doc doesn't like Elon, but I like Elon. Elon will turn this thing around. He'll get it moving in the right direction. Just got to clean house a little bit. BlackRock's ETF doing pretty well. It's going to open 0.03% in the red today, but that's pretty much even. So we like to see that at $37.9. Went on a nice little ride yesterday, so expect a little bit of a pullback today, but not much. That seems to be doing good. Why is that important? The ETF inflows and outflows are important because they drive the price of what? Bitcoin, right? Right now, they're driving the price of Bitcoin. You see the ETFs closed a little bit down. Just looks like they're going to open a little bit down, and then you come over here and you see Bitcoin. It's pulled back just a tiny hair, much like the ETFs. So not bad. But the market cap sitting at $2.45 trillion. It looks like it's up about 0.9% in the 24-hour, which isn't bad. Like we're gaining ground, not a bunch of ground, but we're gaining ground. Uh, wealthy wealthy garbage, yeah. So Elon is God. I everything Elon touches, he sends to the moon. So I'm gonna I'm rocking with Elon. Uh, I'm rocking with Elon. I always do, man. Elon really is for the people, man. I really believe that, man. Like he I mean, obviously he's for his pockets first, but what he does is try to help out the people, man. Bitcoin sitting at 66,415 $17. Of course, as I start to take the price out of my mouth, it changes. But it's looking pretty good this morning. It's up about 0.2% on the hour. Looks like it's up about 0.44% on the 24-hour, which isn't bad. Given where we are in the market right now, that's really not too bad. And after the halving, we've absolutely been hanging in there. We've absolutely done better than any other halving in history with where we are right now. So we have to be happy with where we are right now. I know people want us to be much further along than where we are, but we got to be happy with where the cryptocurrency market is, given the history, right? Given the history, we should be down right now, and we're really not. We're really not down. Ethereum sitting at $3,270. Again, up on the day, up on the hour, looking good. BNB, same boat. So the market in general is looking good. Coming down here to some of these altcoins, Solana looking really, really strong today. Really, really strong today. XRP, XRP 54 cents. Positivity going on with XRP. Positivity going on over there. I think that there's a lot going on. The FedNow system. We know now that XRP is integrated into that system. Do we know how much it's integrated? No, that's all under wraps. That's all under tight security. And we just don't know how much is integrated over there, but we know it's over there, right? But XRP is doing its thing. I anticipate the XRP trial going into the summer. The SEC wants $2 billion. Ripple came back and said, no, we'll give you $10 million. Now it goes to the judge, and they got to figure this thing out. And the SEC gets a chance to rebuttal what Ripple said in writing and all of this stuff that's going on. But I anticipate this thing getting dragged out a little bit longer until the summer. But they got to bring this thing to a resolution at some point. This thing, if it goes all the way to the Supreme Court, we're going to be sitting here for a while in this mess. And I don't think XRP wants that, and I don't think the SEC wants that, because the SEC just keeps losing. But the XRP, it's actually, with this news, this positive news, with where they're at, man, they're holding up pretty well. And there's a huge support level at 50 cents. That's usually where the whales come in and buy, right around 50 cents. So if you're looking at swing trading XRP, taking longs and short on XRP, you can play that 50 cent mark. If this thing dips down below 50 cents, you could throw a long in there. Know that there's a huge amount of liquidity at 50 cents. You might take a little bit of a loss for a little bit of a time, but the whales will come in and usually buy right around 50 cents, bring it back up. So we love to see that. Dogecoin sitting at 16 cents, doing its thing. Doge is doing its thing. Tone fell back, man. It fell back from where it was, $7. But Tone made a massive move up the charts, man. ADA, Cardano, sitting at 49 cents. Love this project. Love where they're going. Slow mover though. Slow mover. It's kind of like XLM and Crow. If you hold it, you got to be able to hold it through the grind. You got to be able to hold it through the grind. XRP and the SEC, yeah, they should be settling pretty quick. They need to settle. I call it 70K by weekend. We could get there. We definitely could get there. I could see a 70K BTC by the weekend. We definitely could get there. Having had no Had no immediate impact. No, actually, it was a positive thing. It was a positive thing. It's because when you look at where what the prior halving cycles were, usually we should be in a dip right now, and we're not. So the ETFs are what really is what held us up through that halving cycle. Bonk, baby, yeah, we're gonna get there. Them things are moving. Pepe, yes, Pepe had an amazing run yesterday. Let's go ahead. Let's get right over here. Let's go right to the bubbles. Let's see. Let's see who's popping out. Right. Look at Bonk up 36%, Whiff up 20%, H bar up 46%, Algo up 19%, doing an absolute move. Pepe up 15%. Yo, but you got to remember yesterday, early Pepe ran. It ran hard. Um, so for it to continue to run up into this 15 to 16% range is absolutely huge. Bonk lagged behind a little bit, so now it's getting its run up to the top right now. Bonk is absolutely moving right now. With little lagging a little behind at 20.7% up. We say 20% up is lagging behind. That's not lagging behind. That's a tremendous gain. But we're just talking about lagging behind a little bit from where Bonk and Pepe is. But Whiff is at a much higher price as well. So it's not as eye appealing as it is to get into Bonk or Pepe. Zeros are eye appealing to new people. Not too many zeros, but to have some zeros is eye appealing. Floki up 15.7%. Floki making that move too. Floki's making that move too. So meme coins are definitely making that move. Let's go over here to the hour. Let's see how they're performing at the given moment, right? Algo's still performing well. I don't know what's going on with Algorand over there being up. I got to see if they rolled something out. But Bonk is still performing even on the hour at 2.8%. So Bonk is doing really well in this market right now. LeGrand, good morning, brother. Good morning, my man. LeGrand, 50 grand right there. I told everyone there would be Bitcoin drop. Yeah, the Bitcoin drop, was one of them things where you look at it and you go, based off of history, it should drop, but the ETFs were always the unknown. They were always the wild card in this one. And we didn't know how they were going to play out. And they played out well. They held us up. They did. And, we call it what we want, but we can say, oh yeah, Bitcoin, the retail investors held us up and blah blah blah. That's a bunch of crap. The institutional investors held us up through this. Polkadot sitting at $7.43, absolutely doing its thing over the past couple days. Polkadot remember this thing was down to $6.20 when we were talking about it on that dip. It was around $6.20. This thing has moved up to $7.40 something cents. So if you got in it there, you're making some money, right? Chainlink, doing its thing, right around doing whatever everybody else is doing. 15.53, not too bad there. Matic is hanging back at the 75-cent level. People are bullish on Matic again. I still look at the volume and I still say, you know what? I'm a large holder of Matic, and I'm still not happy with what they got going on over there. And I hope they pick it up because when people really start to realize what they're looking at, they're going to look at it and say, I don't know, big BTC drop. Coming 62K. You think it's coming? Seiko, you think the drop's coming? If you want to see where the BTC drop, if it's going to drop or not, look no further than the price of the ETFs. If they drop, Bitcoin's going to drop. It's just that simple. Kronos, but if people are buying the hell out of them ETFs, then they're going to then Bitcoin's price will stay above where it is. Kronos, man, with a big move up to 13 cents. So definitely Kronos is starting to get some volume over there. Definitely like to see that. Love to see Kronos. Stellar, guys, you guys know I'm huge on Stellar. I think the Stellar is going to be an absolute gem in this bull market. Sitting at 11 cents, 11.9. I think this thing is going to be a gem. I think this thing's going to move. This is just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. But I think that XLM is going to be an absolute gem. It is going to be one of the ones that if you missed it, you're going to look back and you're going to ask yourself, why the hell did I miss that? Right. But yeah, the market actually looks really, really strong. I want to come over here and take a look and see what our meme coins are doing. The top meme coins are doing in this market. Obviously, Dogecoin is still sitting at number one. Definitely looks good this morning. Uh, we got Shib. Shib looks good this morning too. Shib looks really strong this morning. Looks like it wants to gain. Obviously, we talked about Dogwood Hat sitting at $3.42. Remember, guys, Dogwood Hat was sitting at about $4.20, $4.30. So this is still down from where it was just a couple weeks ago. So don't be surprised if this thing makes a big move to the upside and gets back to that $4 level. Don't be surprised. Pepe has been on an absolute monster tear lately. And when we look at Pepe, it's up about 1% on the hour. Looks like it's up 15.4% on the 24-hour. But look at that weekly take home profit of 52.3%, guys. Pepe has absolutely been flying these past couple of days. And why is Pepe flying, guys? Why is Pepe flying? We called this early. We talked about this early on. The volume from Coinbase's futures trading has absolutely made Pepe's volume go through the roof, and that obviously drives price action, right? So you see that over the past couple days, over really the past week, you see the influx of volume into Pepe based off of Coinbase's futures trading, and plus what they were already doing makes for a beautiful ride. Floki, doing really well, up 48% on the week. Bonk doing really well. Look at this, guys. Bonk is up 90% on the week. Yeah, you're reading that right. 90% on the week. Bonk is up. So just think about that for a minute. Book of memes, up 38% on the week. Looks like it's going to have a strong day. So definitely looking really good over here. We like to see that. Brett over there on the base chain. I'm becoming more and more of a base chain fan, as you guys can tell from me talking about the only base launch pad that's out there and everything else. Becoming more of a base fan just because of the transaction fees that are over there, the volume that they're getting. I think the base chain is the chain that if you haven't traded over there yet, then you really need to go over there and try. It's easy, it's cheap. Bridging your stuff is absolutely easy on the Coinbase wallet. It's a one button click. You need to go over there and give it a try, because you're going to be surprised at what you see. I don't know, my girl Pelosi just told me. Well, she told you then there's gonna be a dip, man, because she's over there selling, man. She's over there selling. Yeah, but Grant HBAR is absolutely on a rocket ship. We hit that early. It's on a rocket. It's up like 40-something% just on the 24-hour. Absolute rocket, guys. But yeah, this DGen, you guys know I like DGen. It's up about 9%, but Bonk, just check it out, man. The numbers don't lie. 88, now it's up 88% on the week. 80, 88, 89% on the week. People can tell you whatever they want to tell you. People can say whatever they want to say. When you get to the numbers are the numbers. And if you invested in Bonk a week ago, you're up 90%. Period. End of discussion. People can say what they want, but these meme coins are absolutely moving. They are absolutely moving. And at the end of the day, we may see a big, huge meme run right now. We may see it. And you know what happens? You get that meme run, you get that Bitcoin Ethereum run, then you get that altcoin run, right? And now you're in a bull market, right? If when them things happen, now you're in a bull market. But these memes for the last week have been taken off, right? So when you look at it, you better hope that if you're in the meme world, that you're making your money and you're making it now, because that money will shift. People will take profit out of the memes. They will take that profit. They'll put it in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoin. So make sure you know what's going on out here, right? But yeah, definitely on a ride here on today. But yeah, you see HBAR's killing it over here on the 24-hour, 46.9%. Absolute monster ride for HBAR overnight. Still trying to figure out why the hell Algorand's running like that, but I'll look at that today. But hey, let's go ahead and talk about this before we go any further. The fix is in. The fix is in. The governments are trying to fix crypto. They're trying to shake you out of your bag. So the first thing is Binance CZ looking at 3 years in prison. He's probably going to go hang out with Sam Bankman-Fried, and they're probably going to figure out what's the next shitcoin that they're going to launch on the blockchain while they're in jail, right? Together. But definitely CZ's looking at 3 years. That's what the DOJ wants. He's going to do some time. Looks like 3 years is probably the level off point where they both agree that he's got to go hang out with Sam for 3 years and talk about how they're going to launch the next big meme coin on the blockchain so that they make millions while they're sitting in prison. And that's probably what will happen. But here's where the fix is in, guys. I want you just to stay with me through these articles and you'll see what I'm talking about the fix being in, right? Tether will freeze wallets, evading Venezuela's sanctions, obviously with the United States, right? So Tether's going to freeze the wallets of people that they believe are skirting the system, right? Indonesian president, whatever the hell his name is, warns of money laundering via crypto NFTs, right? These are all articles that came out yesterday. All these articles came out yesterday. Crypto.com postpones South Korea's launch of their blockchain over in South Korea after reports of money laundering probe. See, do we got one more? No. Yeah, so you got Venezuela, Crypto.com, and Tether all had articles yesterday speaking about money laundering probes. The fix is in. Here's where the scare tactics come in from these governments. They're trying to shake the average investor out of their bags, right? The same narrative, right? All of these have the same narrative, right? Money laundering, money laundering, money laundering, money laundering, right? They all have the same narrative through different governments, right? Trying to shake people out of their bag and scare people out of their crypto, right? Crypto's bad, crypto's bad, crypto's bad. We're going to do this. We're going to, money laundering, it's all happening. They're taking the babies, they're throwing the wives out, they're doing all that, right? All in an attempt to drive the price down and shake you out of your spot. This is government at its best, right? Do you think that 3 different governments come out with the same narrative on the same day, and that's by accident? That's not by accident. My man Dragon Rider, good morning, brother. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a government fear measure. Yeah, this is definitely a government fear measure. When you see these articles start to stack up on top of each other like this, and they start to roll out, it's all meant for a scare tactic. This is all a scare tactic. So don't get shaken out of your spot. Even if you see a dip in the crypto market based on these narratives, do not get shaken out of your spot. This is what they're trying to do. They want to shake you out so that they can come in and swoop in and buy your crypto at a lower price. Look at JP Morgan. JP Morgan did the same thing. JP Morgan was completely against crypto. Even went to the Senate building and testified that crypto was a scam, but yet at the same time they have their own token, they have their own blockchain, and now they're involved with BlackRock's Bitcoin NFT. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what was going on. They can't control crypto. They can't control crypto right now. Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the issue they're running into right now, Dragon Rider, is they can't control crypto right now because it's all blockchain based. There's ways around things. There's ways to work around things when you get on a blockchain, and that scares the hell out of them people. That scares the hell out of them people that are sitting in them chairs in Congress. Even Pelosi scares the hell out of them guys, right? So they're going to do whatever they can to breed the fear in the average investor so that they can come in and they can swoop up crypto at a lower price, maintain the majority of that crypto, right? Buy the majority of that crypto through these big institutions. And because they control the institutions, then they'll be able to control crypto. That's the plan. That's the fix. If you can get the big institutions to own 90% of the crypto, we can regulate the institutions, which in turn will regulate crypto. That's the fix. That's how the fix is in. That's why I'm saying to you guys, this bull run is so important. This bull run is where your bags need to be packed. This bull run is where you need to make your money. This bull run is where you need to make the majority of your money, because ETFs are great. They are. They're great for crypto. They're great for volume. They're great for price action. They're great for adoption. What they're not great for is decentralization, which crypto was built on. There's a difference between what's good for decentralization and what's good for the market, right? And sometimes the two don't always match. And in this case, they don't always match. You see what's going on with Bitcoin. ETFs now run the Bitcoin price, right? Ethereum is going to be next. And when they roll out the Ethereum ETFs, they've already started to do this in Hong Kong with these ETFs. Them ETFs will drive the Ethereum price. Depending on how them ETFs do, will dictate the Ethereum price. XRP will be no different. They will be no different. When they roll out the XRP ETF, XRP will then become a slave to the governmental system, because the big institutions will own the majority of XRP through the ETFs, and then the XRP price will be driven by what them ETFs do on the open market. So understand that. And it's not just the United States. It's Hong Kong, it's the European nations, it's the Asian markets. They're all going to have these ETFs, and they're all going to dictate what the price of cryptocurrency is at the given moment. And that's when you're no longer decentralized. That's when decentralization has lost its steam. So you got to understand that. What's always good for the market may not always be good for decentralization. Because when you look at it, you come over here, you say Tether is going to freeze people's assets. Does that sound like decentralization to you? You get your wallet frozen. That sound like decentralization to you? That's not decentralization, that's centralization. Oh, Ken, we love it, man. Clocking in. All right, Junior, have a good one, man. Have a good one, brother. Have a good one. But yeah, when you can come in here and say Tether is going to freeze these wallets, right? Is that decentralization? No. What's going to happen? We know that BlackRock owns the majority of Coinbase. We know that BlackRock owns the majority of USDC. What's going to happen when USDC starts to freeze wallets? You're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. you think that your money is safe in Tether, right? This proves to you right here that they can come in here and freeze your decentralized wallet anytime they want to. Anytime they want to. So everybody, decentralization, we're decentralized. They can't freeze our wallet. We're off chain. We're not banking with the current banking institutions. Nobody knows whose wallet's what. Nobody can touch our money when it's in USDT or USDC. Bull crap. That's bull crap. That's bull crap. Right here. Look, and it's not the first time Tether did this. This isn't the first time. So, when people talk decentralization and they talk about, oh, you're safe over here, just put your wallet in USDT or you put it in USDC, it's not true. They come in, they freeze your wallet, they blacklist you, they do what they want, man, and you've just lost all your crypto. You just lost all your money, because they think that you're doing something wrong. They think that you're money laundering. They think that you're doing something wrong. They think that, or maybe they just don't like you, Maybe you're like Seiko and they don't like what you say, or maybe they don't like how you talk about Pelosi. They just come in and put the blacklist on you, and then you lost all your money. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna be out here crying, right? You're gonna say, "Oh man, we were decentralized and blah blah blah." You never were. You never were decentralized. You never. The government always knew what you were doing. These governments always know what you're doing. Even when you don't think that they know what you're doing, they know what you're doing. So, market looks really good though. Making some money today. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this conversation. I would love to have this debate with anybody who thinks decentralization is decentralization. But we are having an amazing day today. Oh my yeah. So market looks good today, but I'm just telling you guys, pay attention to these world events, right? Pay attention to the narratives that are being thrown out here, right? Don't be so narrow focused and not look at the bigger picture, right? So when these guys start throwing these narratives out here about cryptocurrency, that that there could possibly be a negative impact to that on the market, right? If these arguments start to take hold and people start to really believe this, that could have a negative impact on the cryptocurrency market for the short term, right? So, you gotta know that and understand that, and don't be blind to that fact. Nancy likes it. Nancy likes it. Nancy loves her Bitcoin more than anything. She loves her Bitcoin more than she loves Seiko. She should sell Seiko for 1 Bitcoin. Seiko's just the pool boy. He's just the pool boy over there in Nancy's world. We talked about Bonk, right? We talked about Bonk. I'm gonna keep you guys on here for an hour, and that's about it, right? Yeah, I mean, Nancy's throwing millions, Seiko's throwing dollars, man. He's out there cleaning the pool in the Speedo, and she's just sitting back, enjoying the view, I guess. I don't know, but she'd sell them for a Bitcoin. Seiko, you're worth 1 Bitcoin to Nancy. Roost, guys, Roost is doing well, regaining its legs over here. Let's hope that we wake up this morning, the community wakes up this morning, keeps the pump going up here into this 3-4 range. They definitely had a good night last night, up 21%, up 21% in 24 hours. So they definitely had a good night. But the whole key is, like, we had this night yesterday, and yesterday, we had this night a couple days ago, I should say, and we came in and they just ate it up, right? They just ate this whole thing up. So let's hope that they can continue to push this up this morning. I really like Roost. I think Roost is going to be absolutely huge project. Got to shake some of these people out, though, man. Got to shake some of these people out, because they just they're just in it for the swing trade. Gotta shake them out, man. Sometimes you gotta shake them out, baby. Sometimes you gotta shake them out, baby. Pepe doing their thing over there. We talked about Pepe doing his thing. Book of memes, we talked about that. Alliance Block is doing well. Talked about that. Neroni doing quite well this morning. Trying to make a comeback up here to this 4.8 level. Trying to get back up to that 50 cent level. Definitely up 7% on the day. Trying to get back up to that 50 cent level. So we'll see what happens today. I think they'll get there today. I gotta check in on my boy Chaka, see what he's doing over there. See what my man Chaka's doing over there at Necco. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad, man. Not doing too bad. Like to check in on and see if Chaka's grind is working. But yeah, not doing too bad over there at Necco. See Doc mad about Necco, man. Yo, I told you not to go back in there. Told you not to go back in, man. When you're out, you're out. When you're out, man. Stronghold doing well. Sitting at that 6.3 level, making that steady comeback up the charts. If you pull this chart back, you can see that every line of support that they've had, they made an absolute tremendous run to the upside and then a dip. Happens every time. And then a sell off here, and then a run up, and then a sell off. So expect this run up to happen. Expect this run up to happen here. Expect us to sit right up in here. Where is that? Expect us to sit at that 0.7 for a while. That 7 cent. Get up to that 7 cent level. Sit there for a minute, and then obviously make that next run up to the upside. It's kind of where I see that project going. Let's see, Brett. We talked about Brett a little bit. Brett's doing his thing. I always like to check Brett's market cap because I think it's going to be the first $1 billion coin on base, right? Definitely is the closest one. Definitely looks like it's going to be that first $1 billion coin, sitting at 638 million market cap. Got as high as about 800 million. But obviously when the market pulled back, it pulled way back as well. But starting to regain its legs now, starting to make a move to the upside. $1 billion coin right there on base. Be the first one. It'd be the first one. So definitely can't wait to see that happen. I just want to see the success over there on the base chain. So I want to see that success. Jasmine doing quite well. Sitting at that 2 cent level, 2082. Not doing too bad. Got to get past this 2.5 cent level, guys. It's a real struggle for Jasmine right now to get past this 2.5 cent level. We got to see some upward movement there past that level, and I think once we get past that 2.5 cent level, then the rocket's on. Then the rocket's on. But got to get past that. A lot of selling. A lot of selling going on in Jasmine between 2.1 and 2.2, and that's why I'm saying that 2.5 level is crucial because you're shaking a lot of people out at that 2.1, 2.2 level that are up probably 9x somewhere in there, and they're just chipping away at their bags. But it's a good thing. Just let them chip away at it. Go ahead and shake them out and make that next move to the upside at that 2.5 and up. But definitely a lot of selling going on at that 2 cents level. So 2.1, 2.2 is where selling really starts to kick in. Is where that chart really starts to go down. Jupe sitting at $1.12 right now. I love this project. You could have picked up this project on the Bitcoin dip, 89, 90 cents. You've been up pretty good right now. We bought Jupe at 50 cents here. Like I said, I did stake mine away, waiting for the airdrops and things for the tokens that are launching over there on the Solana network. Again, you get the airdrops, you get the tokens. You go ahead and wait for the launch, sell them off real quick. You make your money back, you try to make your money back on Jupe. That way, Plus you're staking and you're earning more jupe, which drives your price down. I hate staking. You guys know I hate staking. I absolutely hate staking. Cannot stand staking. But when you got a project like Jupe and they're doing what they're doing over there, it's a little bit different. I'll go against the curve. I'll go against my own curve over there, and do that. Definitely. Let's see here. Bone, Shibarium, the Shibarium, they're in trouble, man. Shibarium's in trouble. They got to, it's. I've been saying it on here for a while. They're in trouble. There's nothing going on over there. No volume. No volume on that blockchain. Nothing really going on. This is one of the reasons why a meme should stay a meme, right? And once you start rolling out utility at a high level, you got to have high level individuals working on that, or you're gonna fail. A meme should stay a meme. The Bone price was doing quite well when it was just Bone, until they went and messed it all up. But hopefully they can fix it. We'll see. I don't have high hopes, but hopefully they can fix it. Ponke doing well, sitting at 15 cents right now. Guys, we were talking about this at 7 cents. We're talking about Ponke at 7 cents. Got all the way up here to 20 cents. This is a prime example of buying something, knowing that there's 9K holders in there, knowing that the volume has been good all the way through the downturn. The volume has been good, and then holding on to it and just double or tripling your money and rolling out. This is a prime example, and we can point to many examples, right? Many examples of that. So Ponke is one of them ones too. I sold at 20 cents. I'm waiting for it to come back down. I think it'll dip again. It'll dip again without a doubt. It'll dip, and when it dips, I'll buy it again, and I'll wait for that double up on it, and then we'll just rinse and repeat that until we can't rinse and repeat that anymore. Bonk is still doing this thing, up 36%. Still doing this thing up here. Roost is having an amazing morning. An amazing morning. So 20%. I gotta check my Roost bag, up 20%. See where we're at with that. Got a nice chunk of Roost. Got a nice chunk of Roost. But I don't plan on getting rid of it anytime soon. That's a hold for me. Definitely holding that for a minute. So here we are. Market's still looking good. I want to come back over here and see what Bitcoin and the market cap's doing. Market cap sitting at 2.48 trillion, moving up. It's actually moving up nicely. So we're moving up. The market cap's moving up, guys. The market's going to a positive this morning. Definitely going to a positive. Moving that market cap up as the morning goes on. What you want to see, this market cap was at 0.96 when we first started. Now it's at 1.08% up on the 24 hours. So we are definitely moving this market cap up. Marbits 2-bit, what's up, my brother? What's up? How are you? So yeah, this market cap, it's moving up this morning, guys. Moving up pretty quickly too. So expect a good morning. Expect a good morning today, guys. Bitcoin 66.4, right? 66.4, definitely to the upside. But be careful. But the market cap definitely says that we're in an uptrend in the market, guys. Solana doing this thing, man. I'm impressed with Solana. And we talked a little bit about this yesterday, about buying these tokens when they're down. When they're down, 80-90%. Do you believe in where they're going? You could have picked up Solana, that $15-16 range, sitting at $150, but you had to believe that Solana was going to recuperate from the FTX scandal. You had to believe that they were going to recuperate from the outages as well in order for you to make that investment. I can tell you guys, we were on here laughing at Solana. I said, man, FTX, he owns the majority of that. I don't know how they're going to recover from that, but you know what? The team put their head down, they got to work, and they recovered. This XRP situation, though, guys, you know, you're looking at a $2 billion ask versus a $10 million ask, right? There's a lot of room for negotiation in between them two, right? The SEC wants $2 billion. Ripple said 10 mil. They're far apart, right, on what they're asking, and we'll see what the SEC comes back with on their rebuttal, which is due here in a couple of days, I believe. So we'll see what they come back with on their rebuttal. But this XRP case, even if you don't own XRP, you want to pay attention to what's going on in this case, because it's going to have a ripple effect on the rest of these cryptocurrencies, right? So you want to pay attention to what's going on in the XRP case, and you want to pay attention to what's going on in the Coinbase case, right? Because these two cases will dictate a lot about how these cryptocurrencies roll themselves out. So that's why they're so important. That's why we talk about them all the time, not just for news coverage, but because they actually are going to have an impact on this market moving forward. So you want XRP to come out on the good side of this thing. But XRP's got to understand that they do owe money, right? They don't owe $2 billion worth of money, but they do owe something. They're not innocent in what happened here in this situation. But getting this thing settled and moving on will allow the cryptocurrency market to move on as well as XRP. And XRP and the SEC, they both need to move on. The SEC looks stupid, and XRP is spending money. So it's these two things that are coming together that says that they need to settle this thing. But I think it's going to go into the summer. I think that we're in for a little bit longer of a fight. I was kind of hoping that this thing would fix itself before we got to that level. But where these two are at right now, they're far away. SEC going to counter. Yeah, they're going to counter back with 200. You think they're going to counter back with 200 million? Yeah, and you know what, whatever that agreement is, it can't be 2 billion. That's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's unheard of. It's ridiculous. No, that amount doesn't even make sense. 10 million is probably a little low, but that's negotiation, right? That's negotiation. They got to figure this out. But XRP needs to move on, and the SEC needs to move on. So the two need to come to an agreement, and they need to come to a settlement. What you don't want to see is you don't want to see this thing get dragged out, because as long as this thing is in hanging over the cryptocurrency market, and especially as long as it's hanging over XRP, it hurts the market, and it definitely hurts XRP's price, and it definitely hurts Ripple as well. And here's the thing that nobody really talks about. XRP, do you think that Ripple's coming out of their pocket to pay off whatever settlement they agreed to? No, they're not doing that. They're coming out of escrow with that. And that's the part right there where I say XRP needs to drive the price down as much as they possibly can, because when they come out of escrow with that, and if they have to sell that on the market, it's gonna hurt the price. There's no way around it. If you put that much into the market, you're gonna hurt the price. A little bit, right? A little bit, depending on what that amount is, and depending on, and XRP's smart, they won't dump it all at once, obviously, but still, you're putting it back into the market. It's coming out of escrow, it's going back into the market. No matter how you can slice that pie in 8 different slices, 6 different slices, 5 different slices, you still at the end of the day get the same result. You get a pie. It's all coming back into the market, and you can spin it any way you want, but at the end of the day, at the end, when you get to the finish line, eventually the settlement will be sold off through escrow. How you do it is a whole nother topic and a whole nother discussion, but ultimately that's where that money's coming from. It's coming out of that escrow account. So gotta know that too. So my strategy with XRP is I own a lot of XRP already. I own it at 33 cents, right? I own it at 33 cents. So I'm good, right? But before I add any more XRP to my bag, I will wait. I will wait for that settlement. I will wait, and I will see what they do with that escrow account, what they do with that money. The case will set precedent to what is I agree. Somehow I agree. That's why I say you got to stay on top of this case, because it's going to set precedent. It's going to set precedent for a lot of these other projects. And the more and more XRP can chip away at the SEC and get the judge to write things down in his final ruling that are pro crypto, the more and more leverage the rest of these cryptocurrencies are going to have moving forward. Because when a judge writes it, it becomes law, right? So you want XRP to chip away at this, but at the same time, for the benefit of XRP and for the benefit of the SEC, they need to settle. They need to settle. This has gone on way too long. It's been a black cloud over cryptocurrency for way too long. Ripple XRP literally sat out of the last bull run because of this case. If you go back and look at the charts, they didn't participate in the last bull run because of this case, which means that there's a lot of pent up trading that people are just can't wait to trade XRP, can't wait to send XRP. XRP is going to send, right? And it's going to send pretty high. It's going to send pretty good. But got to get over this case. It's not going to send as long as this case is sitting over that project. It's just not going to send. There's too many unknowns. They hold too much XRP. They could get a loan. They're not going to do that, LeGrand. They're gonna sell it right out of escrow. They're gonna sell that out of escrow. It's already started. They're already off schedule releasing some of these escrow payments, right? And that got the whole cryptocurrency world up in the settlements coming because we're off schedule, and they released so much from escrow and this and that. It was off schedule and blah blah blah, right? It was off schedule because they're setting up for the settlement. They're releasing this money out of escrow off schedule because they know that they have to do these things in increments outside of the regular schedule in order to cover the fine that they're going to have to pay. Make no doubt, they're going to have to pay a fine. It's going to be a big fine. They should pay a fine. They should pay a big fine because at this point of the case, XRP is not completely innocent, right? Whether they were security or whether they were a commodity, that was pretty clear. They were a commodity. They won that case. That was the big piece of the case, right? That was the big one, right? That was where that was the meat and potatoes of what you needed to see out of the settlement, right? out of the case, is the fact that they were a commodity. That's the big one. Everything that they're arguing about now is secondary to that. It's all secondary. Is it relevant? It's relevant because they're setting precedent in the cryptocurrency market, right? But XRP already got the big win. They already got the big win. They're a commodity. They got the big piece of that case won already. All these are legal gymnastics and setting precedent and moving the cryptocurrency world forward. I've said this on this channel for a long time. At what expense does Ripple move the cryptocurrency world forward, right? At what expense? By that, I mean, how much money are they willing to dunk into this case, knowing that they've already got the big win that they needed? How much? Now it's just a matter of a fine and how much they're going to pay and what that final legal document looks like, right? How much more money are you going to sink into this case? You got shareholders. You got a board. Ripple has a board. They have people that they need to answer to. There are people sitting on that board that want answers. They own XRP, right? And when you look, they're not going to want to see their price tank too much, before they're like, yo, we're just spending a lot of money out here to do what? To do what are we doing, right? We're millions and millions of dollars already into this case. We got the big win. We know we're going to have to pay a fine. Let's just negotiate the fine down as low as we can negotiate it. Get the wording right in the final legal document, the best that we possibly can, and then we got to move on. Right now they're in it for the fight. They're trying to be the savior of crypto. At what expense? I'm talking about it from a business owner standpoint, a board member standpoint. These conversations have to be going on in the boardrooms to say, at what expense do we continue to fight this fight, right? Would you wreck swapping SHIB for Pepe? Depends, Ken. Depends on how much, right? I think Pepe has much more of an upside than SHIB. SHIB's already, this is just my opinion, something that you can evaluate, but it's just my opinion, Ken. I think that SHIB's already been through the bull run. You know what it's going to do. It's topped out. You probably get a 10x out of SHIB in the next bull run, maybe. A 10x is kind of what I project out of SHIB and what I project out of Doge. Pepe's never been through that bull run before. So I think the upside to Pepe, Bonk, and a couple of the other big ones with probably a little bit more than SHIB and Doge at this point. I may be on the wrong side of this, but I think that Doge, if you were going with SHIB or Doge, I would have went with Doge. Just think that there's a little bit more going on. I don't even want to say a little bit more going on. SHIB just seems to, everything that SHIB puts out, they fumble. They can't seem to get it right. Once they decided to stop being a meme coin and start to do something else, they haven't been able to execute one thing yet. That's the problem. But they've already been through that bull run, right? They dropped 6 zeros. You don't take that with them. With John Deaton running percent, yeah. With John Deaton running percent in Minnesota, that will help. Yeah, I think that's going to help the overall cryptocurrency market, Somo. I think that this case is far beyond that point right now. But I think overall, John Deaton sitting in the Senate is good for crypto. It's great for crypto. It's not good for crypto. It's great for crypto. That's who you want people like that sitting in them seats. You want people like that sitting in the seats, not only in the United States, but around the world. You want pro crypto people sitting in the Senate, the Congress, the Senate, the Parliament, whatever government you're in. You want pro crypto people sitting in the seats to make the decisions. These old hags that are sitting in there that only know the dollar, and that the dollar is the almighty, or the yen, or the whatever other country you're in and whatever other currency you have, they think that this is the almighty. It's the only way. The banking system has raped you forever, and they think they like that because that's where their money is. That's where the majority of their money is. That's where they made their money. That's You need new people in there. You need innovators in all of these governments that can push new technology and new advancements forward. There's just no other way around it. And as long as we continually have to go back and explain to these people who don't get it and don't understand it and don't even begin to even know how to open up a DeFi wallet, the longer we have to go back there and explain what the heck is even going on to them, and sometimes even wake them up, the worse off we're going to be. The worse off we're going to be. Not only in the United States, but all over the place. I mean, we looked at these articles, right? The scare tactic is on. You got Tether. They're locking up that's Binance. CZ went in jail for 3 years. They got Tether locking up wallets. You got Indonesia warning of fraud through NFTs, right? You got Crypto.com that stopped their launch of the Crypto.com website in North Korea. I mean, in Korea, because of this fraud accusations. As long as you have government entities that continue to push this bullcrap narrative, we are going to be in the same situation that we are in now. The situation is not going to change. You have to get new people in there. John Deaton is an absolute fit for that, and them are the people that you want in office. Them are the absolute people. Will he affect the XRP case? Far beyond. That case is far beyond any one legislator right now. Will he have a positive impact on the cryptocurrency in general and regulations? Absolutely. But as far as the Ripple case goes, he's not going to affect that case at all. I mean, we're almost talking Supreme Court level here, right? We're a couple steps. XRP is a couple steps away from the Supreme Court, right? No legislator will affect the Supreme Court case. No, none of them. There's limits to what they can do, and in this case, it's far beyond them limits. It's gone. So they got to settle. The SEC needs to get off its high horse, and it needs to settle. And Ripple needs to figure out how they're going to make this thing go away and settle as well. And that's just the God's honest truth. People don't like to hear that, but that's from a business perspective, from a board member's perspective, from a business perspective. XRP needs to settle. They need to settle. They need to move on. They need to put this behind them. Whether that's a 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, $500,000, $500 million, they need to come up with a price, and they need to go ahead and pay that out and make this go away, because it's not doing anything for me. It's not doing anything for me or you. This case isn't making my XRP run. It's not making your XRP run. It's not helping the XRP holders that are sitting around that boardroom. They've watched their XRP dip from $3 all the way down to 50 cents. It's not helping them. it's not helping the average investor to continually have this case drag out longer and longer and longer. It makes for great content on YouTube. It makes for great content. We have great content. We always have a story. We always have something to talk about because the SEC and XRP are going at it, and Coinbase and the SEC doesn't do anything for my wallet though. Doesn't do anything for my wallet. So the majority of the time it actually hurts my wallet. So every time something like this comes out. So they wrap it up. But all right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. I gotta get to work. I gotta do my thing today. Gotta get to work, gotta make some money. On your guys' way out, I see that there's over 40 people in here, either on YouTube or on X. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're on X, go ahead and hit that heart button. Even if you stayed in the background, I appreciate you guys being here this morning. Show the channel some love. Hit the like button and then hit the heart button over there. Helps us out in the algorithm. Even if we give you guys some morning entertainment, still helps out with the algorithm. And the fact that you guys stayed here this long lets me know that you at least enjoyed the conversation. So go ahead and show the channel some love and go ahead and take care of that for me. But until Friday, guys, we are going to do this thing again and talk about it again. And hopefully, the market still keeps taking off. I think we're going to have a great day in the market today. I think we're going to have a great day. And crypto looks solid. And I think that's what I want you guys to leave you guys with today is crypto just looks solid coming out of this halving cycle. Where we are, the ETFs look solid. Crypto looks solid. Everything looks really, really good. The meme coins are on an absolute tear today. They went on a tear last night. They're on an absolute tear today. HBAR has been on an absolute monster ride. Bonk on a monster ride. Pepe on a monster ride. Definitely a great night for crypto. Great morning for crypto as well. Crypto's in a good place. We are in a good spot, man. And so solid as a rock. Yes, we are solid as a rock, man. Selma, we are solid as a rock, brother. And millionaires incoming. But I also want to leave you guys with the narrative, leave you guys with this. The narrative that's being pushed out there right now about cryptocurrency being fraudulent, people money laundering, stuff like that. Do not fall for that narrative. Do not get shaken out of your position by what people are saying out here, these governments are saying out here. And you may see, like I said, you may see a dip in the market if these narratives start to pick up. But do not get shaken out of your bags by that. Understand that there's a reason for that. There's a motive behind that. And understand what the motive is. And just hold on. Hold on to what you got. Looking good, D. Yeah. So, yeah, market's looking good. You guys have a great morning, man. Go make some money. Go get after it. Go do your thing, man. Enjoy this market. Enjoy the upswing. Enjoy the fact that the halving came out of that thing looking pretty damn good. So, have a good morning, guys. I'll be back at you guys on Friday. And see you then. Have a good one. Bye.